Hey everybody, welcome back to my little slice of the internet, or as you're hopefully coming to know it as, Jenna's Spiel. And without further ado, we're going to check out issue 5 today of Amethyst, Princess of Gemworld. So before we get to the content of the comment, let's take a moment to appreciate the cover art. No, sorry. Take that back. We can't, because Granch is on the cover. You remember Granch, my least favorite subplot of all time? Yeah. Now he's on my cover! Get off my cover! I'd literally rather look at anything else right now. I'm so desperate, I'll just take the back cover instead. Oh, it's Dungeons and Dragons. Well, that's not really gonna get me anywhere, so let's just start reading this thing already. Issue 5, titled Battlegrounds, actually starts off pretty heavy. Granch is trapped in some limbo-like hell, and I guess we're left to deduce whether or not Amethyst will come and save the day. And let's be honest, I won't be miffed if she doesn't. Though Granch is making some pretty reasonable pleas, I can't help but be distracted by Granch in a loincloth. Ew. Despite his semi-nakedness, Granch manages to harness some purple magic, collects his family, and attempts to take them back to Gemworld. More importantly, here's the best panel you will see all day. Look at that tail. The artists are, just frame by frame getting closer and closer to illustrating an actual dog. Good job. Anyway, Amy Winston returns from Gemworld back to an empty house where she is met with a pretty forgiving note from her parents. I know if I were that age and I pulled a stunt like that, I'm pretty sure my parents would have done more than leave me a strongly worded memo on the fridge. Amy slides back into class with what I can only assume is a forged note. And once again, our attention is diverted to Rita's presumably evil opal. Dismissing it as mere coincidence, Amy's attention is diverted from the evil opal to a portal that's just now appearing above her head. Just when you thought that couldn't get any worse, she transforms. We've all had those dreams about showing up to class naked, but I gotta say, transforming into a busty, purple-clad princess in front of all your peers is probably on the same scale in terms of public humiliation. Are any of us surprised to see this happen because of Granch? Worse yet though, what is his explanation for everything? An error? That's the best you can do? Like, as far as bumbling sidekicks go, man, you gotta step up your game. Amy's dad, who conveniently happens to work across the road, sees a bright light coming from the school. Can we just take a moment to appreciate the most dad-tastic exclamation here? Okay, thank you. Back to Gemworld. We cut to Prince Carnelian, off to see Daddykins, who is currently in the midst of torturing poor Emerald with his non-stop monologues. As if that wasn't bad enough, now the Red Prince awkwardly finds out he's not the true heir to the throne. That's not the greatest way to find out you're adopted. Awkward. Since Opal has deemed his freak spawn not good enough to carry on his line, he sentenced Emerald to a life of baby making. Classy guy. As if we weren't hopping around enough, here's some stuff going on at House of Diamond. And now we're going back to Earth. Yes, we have some very 80s looking cops showing up on the scene. It's about damn time. I don't know where to start. There's just so much action going on here. This is the Amethyst that I signed up for. But before I can even enjoy all this action, we cut back to Gemworld. Can we not just have one linear plot for like 5 minutes? Okay, so Emerald now is apparently dead. And on another note, Topaz, unsurprisingly, is not looking forward to his marriage. I mean, she practically sounds like a desperate housewife. I can't say I blame him. As much as I would have liked to have continued the action back on Earth, I do enjoy the shade that Sapphire is throwing at Turquoise. Bringing up a drunken brawl? Nice. Nice. Back on Earth, Mrs. Winston is smoothing things over and, where did this guy's hair go? I mean, the colorist clearly made an effort here, but, yeah. Anyways, Amethyst is taking care of business, not that the cops are taking any notice. And finally, the concerned parents might get some answers. I guess you'll have to wait until issue 6. And in case you weren't interested to see whether or not her parents get answers, can I, lure you over here with this cover alone? Look at that. It's a flying unicorn Pegasus magicalness. This is like the epitome of the 80s. You know how many posters girls had in their bedrooms that looked like this cover? Moving on before we go down that unicorn rant rabbit hole any further, just wanted to say thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed issue 5, and I will see you in 2 weeks' time where we check out issue 6. Bye!